I primi giorni di festa a scuola non autorizzati.
The first time I skipped classes, I spent them at Pompeii. This is a common tradition for many kids in this area. To skip classes and come to a place like this where no one can see you, for a student, a young student, is ideal.
Per un giovane studente è l'ideale.
Antonio Irlando has been documenting the slow degradation of Pompeii for more than 7 years.
Pompeii è sito Unesco.
Pompeii is a UNESCO site. It's a cultural heritage of humanity. We know that, unfortunately, but realistically, Italy at this moment is not capable of dealing with the management of this great archaeological heritage alone.
Alla gestione di questo grande patrimonio archeologico. Dove siete? Vicino al crollo.
I'm Rachel Donadio, the Rome bureau chief of the New York Times. We have been exploring Pompeii, where in recent months a new public works project has been launched that will use 105 million euros of funding from the European Union. But over the years there have been all kinds of new projects to help maintain the site of Pompeii, and we still have to see how things work out with this one.
105 milioni sono molti.
105 million euro is a lot of money, but certainly it won't be enough to solve the problems. The site is huge. It covers an area of more than 160 hectares, 44 of which are open-air ruins. Obviously, caring for such a site requires a considerable financial investment, but it also requires the presence of trained experts. Obviously, both of these elements are gradually dwindling.
Over the years, Pompeii has faced many problems, from mismanagement to alleged overspending and inflated costs and organized crime. All of this has led to great difficulties in managing the site. There's even a judicial investigation underway to determine whether the companies hired to work on the theater inflated their costs and damaged the structure by adding new elements. There's always been a tension at Pompeii between the need to preserve these ancient ruins and to keep the site open and accessible to the millions of tourists who want to visit it each year.
I know what my father told me, the problems that Pompeii had 60 years ago are more or less the same problem that are nowadays. What is bigger now that the visitors now, they increased so a lot. We have so little in the 1950s, but now we have 2,500,000 visitors. That is a little problem.
Questo mi rende estremamente triste.
This makes me extremely sad, and it makes me extremely embittered, but it also gives me and many others the motivation to end this disgrace.
Voglia di porre fine a questo sconcio.